So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from, and whatever time you have right now from your end. I'd like to say welcome. And I'm back on your phone screen to remind you about STIs, sexually transmitted infections, but STIs for short. And these are infections transmitted from one individual to another, from one person to another, during sexual intercourse. But the good thing is, you have the power to prevent STIs. But the question remains, are you making use of your power to prevent STIs? Because the thing is, knowing that you can prevent yourself is one thing, actually taking actions to prevent yourself is another thing. Many people know that they can prevent STIs, but not many people taking actions to prevent themselves. And just simple art protects you from sexually transmitted infections. And let me just name a couple of them again, like I did in previous videos, so that you can be reminded of the kind of infections you are playing with when you have the power to protect yourself. We have hepatitis B. Do your research on hepatitis B to know what hepatitis B is. We have HPV. HPV leads to cervical cancer for women. Yes, men can be carrier of it, but women, when they come in contact with the HPV, they can also come down. We have so many STIs. I'm just pointing out some of them. So do your research and know the impact of these infections and stop playing with them. So the least you can do in your power to protect yourself, do it. I said this the other time. I'm saying this over and over again and again, repeating it so that you will know that that little art of using condom saves you a lot. Women think that, even men, people believe that when you are using condoms during sexual intercourse, you are basically protecting yourself from having wanted pregnancy. But no, not only unwanted pregnancy, you also protect yourself against sexually transmitted infections. Another thing is, many people believe in skin to skin. And when I say skin to skin, I'm talking about having sex without using condoms. You want to feel the person's skin. You want to feel the person skin to skin. I mean, just put it that way, that raw way. You know, you want to feel the person skin to skin. You don't want anything separating you from that person. And if you do that skin to skin, you don't know the person you are lying with, what that person carries. You don't know. You don't know the bathroom that person is using. You don't know the person activities behind your back. You don't know. So protecting yourself is best. Because just because you don't want to use condom, you could cause yourself long-lasting problem. So let us learn how to use our protections when we are having sex. Learn how to use condoms when you are having sex. Male, female. They got the male condoms, they have the female condoms. Use any of them when you're having sex. Another thing is reducing the number of sexual partners. Reducing the number of sexual partners. Having more than one, more than two, more than three, more than four, and people are very comfortable with that. Okay, who am I to question your personal decision? But the problem is, your personal decision might lead you to long-lasting health condition. You'll be running all over the place from one facility to another, from hospital to hospital. And the bad thing again is that some of you, You don't even do regular checkups. You're having multiple sexual partners, having sex all over the place with anybody, anytime. You don't even do regular checkups to know your health status. And sometimes you present to the hospital very late when something has eaten you up. When that thing already ate you up to some extent before you run to the hospital. And when nothing much can be done, you there holding health workers, doctors, nurses responsible. So let us reduce the number of sexual partners that we have. Let us use protection when we are having sex. And let us learn how to go to the hospital for regular checkups, especially when it comes to sexually transmitted infections. When you know that you are sexually active. Sexually active, not only that you are sexually active, but you have multiple sexual partners. Go to the hospital. Go to the hospital and do checkups. Go to the hospital and run tests. For cervical cancer, for women, go to the hospital to do screenings to know where you stand when it comes to cervical cancer, because the good thing about cervical cancer is it can be treated when detected early. So you have cervical cancer, you have hepatitis B, you have gonorrhea, you have HIV, you have syphilis, all the sexual transmitted infections all over the place. You're having sex without protection. What are you waiting for to go to the hospital to do regular checkups to know your health status? What exactly are you waiting for? Go to the hospital. Know your health status. And if you know your health status and you are very lucky and blessed and you are not a victim of any of these conditions, start to use protection when you are having sex. And also make sure that you reduce the number of sexual partners. What is it that that person has and the other person does not have? For women, God created women with the same organ. For men, the same thing. So what exactly are you looking for? Tell me, what exactly are you looking for all over the place? All over the place. Lifting up every pence and every... What are you looking for all over the place? Sit down one place. Sit down one place. Have one sexual partner. Okay? The enjoyment time will pass, or the enjoyment time will pass. But by the time you calm down with something like HIV, like hepatitis B, trust me, that identical person will not be there for you. They will not be there. Even if they show up once or twice, they will start chasing another person because they still want to do the same thing. And you are not in the position to give it to them. So why don't you protect yourself? Why will you allow just a moment to ruin your entire life? Let us stop. Stop. Take ownership of your health. Love yourself. Love yourself. That is the first thing you need to do. Love yourself. And if you love yourself, you will not have sex with random girls, random boys, all around. You will reduce the number of sexual partners. If you love yourself, you will not have unprotected sex when you don't know the person health status. If you love yourself, you will go to the hospital for regular checkups to know your health status. Because you are human. Of course you are living. Of course you do exist. And anytime anything can happen to the body. So why can't you go to know where you stand when it comes to your health? Let us go to the hospital. Let us know our health status. And when there is a problem, it can be taken care of sooner. The sooner the better. The sooner the better. So let's take actions now. Now, not tomorrow. Now. Take actions to protect yourself. The issue of condom, by your skin to skin, you're like, just stop it. Start using condom when you're having sex. You that's sitting there looking at me, you know you are guilty of it. Start to use condom when you're having sex. Hmm? Use condoms. Use it. Don't just use it, but use it the proper way. And some of these men can be very bad. Always say the women don't want to use condoms. And you yourself, you just sit down there. Somebody tell you say they're not using condom on you. You don't even know the person health status. You don't even know the person health status. You allow that person to use you like that. And when you calm down, you're thinking, who gave it to me? Who the main person I got it from? Because yourself too, you don't want to reduce the number of sexual partners that you have. Anybody that say hello, you go away. Why? Love yourself. Love yourself. Even if you have one, and you don't know the person health status, always use protection. Always. Please, let us love ourselves and take ownership of our health. It's important. The sooner, the better. Please, let us learn that. Thank you. And it will cause me to come here over and over and over to keep reminding you that STIs exist. Sexually transmitted infections exist. I will do that. I will come again and again and again and again until you start doing what I'm asking you to do. But if I go back and ask questions and I find out that people are still having sex without using condoms, and people have so many sexual partners, and people are not going to the hospital to know their health status, I'll come right back here to tell you that you need to go. Because these are the things that prompt my videos. I'm not just making videos out of nowhere. Sometimes I ask questions. I have conversation with men, women to understand, to know. And if I find out that many people are not doing the right thing, I come and let you know that you need to do it for yourself, for your health. Love yourself. Thank you.